This does feel lovely though. Right guys, so next car is the Golf Clubsport. So we're taking this one out, and those of you that obviously follow me, you'll know I'm pretty clued up with the A3, so it'll be a nice little comparison between the two, just to give you guys a interesting look at the differences. So straight away, the seats, they're pretty similar to be honest, but they're cloth. So with GTI stitched in there rather than the S or the sport symbol. Design wise, they look very similar. You've got the similar cup holders. I mean, a lot of this car is going to be similar just simply because it's the same underlying platform. Got your little toggle switch there. So I know there's been a lot of grief about the touch panels and how you use the steering wheel. I mean, first impressions, getting in this from my A3, it does feel a bit, now I don't want this to sound disrespectful, but a bit plasticky. Now everyone's going to laugh at me because apparently the A3 is full of plastics, but I mean with this it just feels cheap. So let's see if we can figure out how to use the MMI system. So it's all touchscreen, all the buttons are touch. Even if you want to use the temperature heating, etc., it's all touch, so the climate control, etc. Not sure I quite like that. I do prefer having physical buttons and physical knobs, etc. But I mean, other than that, it looks okay. I mean, it feels similar. It's got a virtual cockpit as well. Looks like the small one, so it's probably the equivalent to what the S-Line A3 and the standard S3 have. So you can see it's not edge to edge, but looks pretty decent. Oh, I'll just click this in. Guys, that honestly feels horrible. Like, nah, don't like that. Now I see what everyone's going about. That feels like a piece of shit compared to physical buttons that you get on the Audis. But anyway, I'm going to reserve judgment. Let's go drive this. This is the Clubsport, so it's a bit quicker. It'll be interesting as we're driving just to note a few of the other differences. Right, so immediately I must say I do like this dash cover, the panel cover here. It's nice compared to the A3 one. It's got like a honeycomb effect, but
no piano black.
Well, that's because they've used all the piano black up here. But as you cycle, this horrible clunky sound, but they've got a bit more animated virtual cockpit designs, which is nice. A bit more interesting than the boring ones in the Audi.
So the steering wheel is completely different, like the controls, everything.
I like the steering wheel, like in terms of how it feels in your hand. It's a lot nicer than the one in the A3. Obviously, I guess S3 is not even the competitor to this. I'm not sure which brand of the A3 would be, but like closer to GTI, etc. But I mean, first impressions, it feels the same. Like if I'm looking around, the mirrors look similar shape, etc. Even this isn't pillarless, so on the A3 you have definitely got a much more premium feel of the car. But I have to say, I do like the steering wheel. It feels very sporty, but again, that's probably because it's the Clubsport version. Forgot to mention, it's actually got a heads-up display, so similar to the Volkswagen model on the A3 in the UK. Doesn't look as clear as what it does on my Volkswagen, so I'm not sure why they would have used a different component, but nonetheless, the display on it looks different. We're continuing to the hill climb. Oh, heated steering wheel, that's nice. I thought I was just sweating. Oh mate, this does feel lovely though. What I love is, they call it a hill route, but you can proper give it some. I'll tell you that much. Were you expecting that from a hill route?
No, it's quite nice actually. Cool. Oh, BMW driver, of course.
Typical BMW driver. sure how loud this car actually is from the outside. It's probably pumped in through the cabin, but it does sound nice. This feels very nice in terms of you can legally do quite a bit of speed. It's a perfect, this, like the event day is just perfect for what it is. Like in a safe environment, nice bendy roads, you can have a bit of fun. Your overall verdicts on this so far?
I like the engine.
Yeah, I think that's the nicer thing about it. I'd love it if the A3 felt like it. This to me, now this might not go down well, this to me, at least within the car, sounds better than what the S3 did. Or what the 8Y S3 sounds like. But I'm sure many of you will disagree with that, but hey, I'm here to tell you my opinion on the differences of the cars.
I'm wondering how this compares to a Golf R, because this is one step below.
Below, yeah, but then what's the A3 equivalent below a R? Is the RS3 competitor?
No, I think
An R's a S3 competitor.
S3, yeah.
So then what's below an S3? That's what I'm getting confused. Where's this? There is no competitor for it.
No, because I mean the GTI is lower than an S3, and this one is something in between a GTI and an R, so it should be, I think, somehow comparable to an S3.
Right, so guys, I hope you enjoyed that very quick look at the Golf and what the differences are. Like I said, we are going to be looking at loads of different cars throughout the day, so if you haven't done so already by this point, guys, hit that like button, let us know you're enjoying the content, leave a comment down below, and yeah, fingers crossed some of the ones coming up are also the cars that you wanted to see.